Oops. One of the things I would also like to point out before we wrap up fairly quickly here is that there are a few mistaken ideas about forgiveness. Just to warn you. Believing that because something happened long time ago, you're over it and you're done with it. I talk to some people and say, oh yeah. They'll say, oh yeah, that happened so long ago, I don't even think about it. Doesn't matter if you think about it consciously. Everything that happened, every experience, every word that we were spoken to us, every deed, every action is stored in our subconscious, in our unconscious mind. Is stored in that larger us, larger you. Another oops is thinking that forgiving somebody else will let them off the hook or make their actions right. Forgiving somebody else for what they did to you does not let them off the hook. They still have their own responsibility, their own karma, their own stuff to deal with. And another oops is thinking that holding on to a resentment or grudge is going to hurt the other person. That's a good one, isn't it? I don't know where this quote originated. It's been spoken many times by many people, but resentment is like taking a little bit of poison every day and thinking that the other person's going to die. Another one is thinking that you can forgive while holding on to resentment or anger or blame. Hear things like, okay, I'll forgive, but I'm not going to forget. And that's true. We can forgive, and we don't need to forget. But not in this way. Not with that resentment, that attitude. And then finally, thinking that forgiveness has anything to do with anything other than your own freedom, your own peace, your own joy, and your own happiness. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Forgiveness is all about you. For me, forgiveness is all about me. Sure, it can open up doors, it can help recreate the relationships, but the forgiveness itself is to let you go from the bondage of the past.